The disturbing reality of what narcissists do when they have no one to turn to. Everyone, thank you for coming here. Your continued support means a lot to me. Narcissism is a complex personality disorder that can have significant negative impacts on the people around them. In this video, we will delve into the inner workings of narcissists' minds and how they react when they don't have someone to depend on. We will also explore the behaviors and tactics that narcissists use to manipulate and control others, and how to protect yourself from their toxic influence. Thank you for joining us, and we hope that you will come away with a better understanding of narcissism and how to navigate relationships with narcissistic individuals. Someone who leaves you feeling drained, confused, emotional, etc. is an emotional vampire. Experiencing these sensations can leave you feeling helpless, depressed, angry, and fatigued. At this point, we know two things for sure. Narcissists can take in any sort of energy you give them, and they are especially adept at getting their targets to spend large amounts of negative energy that they can then channel for themselves. A narcissist may find it easy to use anger as a source of strength and energy. I'd like to talk about what narcissists think about when they have some time to themselves. They are not monogamous and do not have any children or grandchildren together from previous unions. Therefore, they may have many so-called friends, but no true ones. In addition, I've noticed that covert narcissists often put on a mask around their own loved ones. Women are particularly generous to their spouses and children. One of their biggest worries is that their loved ones would reject them if they showed their true selves. They'd fear that their loved ones will find out how awful the narcissist really is. Narcissists generally repress negative emotions, and if they are not discharged at least periodically, they may erupt. As a result, they need an easy scapegoat to take out their frustrations and anger on. A grandiose narcissist may suffer just as much damage from close relationships as they can from casual ones. The overt narcissist has no such limits, while the covert narcissist is limited in both time and audience. They also put on a beautiful veneer over everything. They will go to great lengths to convince their target to commit to a monogamous relationship, usually marriage. They need a partner or a safe place where they can be nasty and brutal without fear of repercussions. We have to wonder how individuals react where they don't have an immediate outlet for their frustration. Knowing where you stand with covert narcissists can be difficult because they put on a friendly front for the benefit of others. A covert narcissist places a high importance on their public persona, so they like to be cast in roles where they can either be the hero or, failing that, the victim, and never the villain or instigator. They always put on a happy front, even while they are in pain. Covert narcissists are most vulnerable when they are completely alone. They have no reliable contact or support system to turn to in a moment of crisis. They cannot find any joy in life, so they create drama wherever they go. At work, in church, with friends, and especially with family. Covert narcissists are more likely to act serious and reserved when they are alone, especially when they are around individuals who bother or have insulted them. When asked how they are doing, they often complain of feeling tired or ill. Narcissists may appear calm on the outside, or they may even try to isolate themselves from others. But this is all a front for their inner turmoil and their desire to inflict pain on people around them. The inability to fully express their inner beast also causes covert narcissists to develop a pessimistic viewpoint. The darkness will become darker, as will those who are sensitive to their presence. When their facade begins to crack, covert narcissists have to shift the focus away from themselves. Because of their tendency to constantly attribute wrongdoing to factors outside their control, they inevitably bring about trouble. This typically happens to the individual who has angered or alarmed the narcissist. They begin formulating plans to neutralize the danger or foment local resistance. When they are in the presence of this person they despise, they become silent at the worst possible times. If you care about someone who is a narcissist, it can be difficult to focus on your own responsibilities, such as work or school. Narcissists often try to win the trust of others in order to manipulate them and use them to further their own goals. They may even use a proxy, such as a friend or family member, to achieve their objectives. It can be difficult to understand the motivations of narcissists because they often hide their true intentions and do not show overt signs of hatred. However, it is important to remember that narcissists view all of their relationships as tactical and may even try to turn those relationships against you. Covert narcissists, who are more subtle in their approach, may be particularly destructive in unfamiliar situations. Having a trusted ally in the area can help them navigate social interactions more effectively. However, even when they seem to brush off insults, covert narcissists are never truly forgiving and are always seeking ways to exact revenge on those who have wronged them. Their ultimate goal is to be universally loved and admired. It is important to be aware of the tactics that narcissists use, such as love bombing, manipulating others with flattery and affection, and lying, in order to protect yourself from their manipulation. Even if a narcissist does not directly confront you, they may still try to tear you down and undermine your relationships with others. It is often necessary to maintain a safe distance from narcissists, even if you practice no contact with them. In conclusion, it's important to recognize the signs of a narcissist and understand their behavior. Narcissists can be emotionally draining and destructive, and it's important to protect yourself from their manipulation and negativity. It's also important to remember that narcissists often have deep-seated insecurities and a lack of self-worth, and seeking professional help may be the best course of action for them to work through their issues and learn healthier coping mechanisms. Thank you for watching, and we hope you have a better understanding of how narcissists think and behave.